Hey guys, Natalia Kirshner here, an English-speaking tour guide, interpreter, translator, a teacher and a narrator based in Kyiv, Ukraine. And right now I'm in St. Andrew's Descent, Kyiv's most iconic street. And right in front of me is the entrance to the One Street Museum, which in fact is dedicated to this street. As I said, it's called St. Andrew's Descent, and it's a very short street. It's about 700 meters long, but you know what? It has always been of supreme importance for Kyiv. And even now, you can see that this is a historic area, and there are quite a number of people here just walking around, strolling down this street, a lot of cars and people, and it's hardly surprising. It's the 3rd of September 2023. We are in the middle of the weekend, and right now I'm going to enter the One Street Museum and to show you an amazing exhibition which is devoted to death masks. Just have a look at the sign. Have a look at this sign. So the working hours, and it seems that this museum has been awarded some honorable title in 2002. Okay, and we are just going inside. So you see, it's packed with all kinds of exhibits, and well, of course, all these things are quite old. They date back to the 18th, 19th, the 20th centuries, and but they're very interesting. They speak volumes about Kyiv's history. And and right now I'm not going to enter the museum proper. I'm going to go inside one exhibition, which is housed in one room, and this exhibition is, as I said, is dedicated to death masks. You can see there's a whole range of all kinds of death masks, and all these people all these people are they are world famous. They are known all over the world. For example, just the first mask, this one is the death mask of Michelangelo, yes, who lived in the 15th and 16th centuries. A genius, a sculptor, an artist, an architect, and poet. See, he lived in the Renaissance period, and here is his mask, his death mask. Well, and you know what? There are only 46 death masks on display, but I bet the museum has a very rich collection of death masks. They are mostly kept in the vault, in the storage room, and there are some 400 death masks in the museum's vault. And this one is interesting, and it's because this is the death mask of the national leader, a poet, artist, and actually a prophet of Ukraine, #1 personality, who has played an enormous part in Ukraine's history, and he is called Taras Shevchenko. He lived in the 19th century, in the first half of the 19th century, and here is his mask. Of course, not all of these exhibits are originals. A lot of them are just copies. But still, well, they say that this museum, I mean, Kiev-based museum of death masks, ranks third among the similar museums worldwide, after the similar museum in the US, and the other one is based in Germany. So, as I said, these masks they are part of the museum collection. And you know what? The museum was established in 1990, on the eve of the collapse of the Soviet Union. And but the collection opened much later, and the founder of the museum had a brainwave. Well, it occurred to him that it would be a very valuable addition, asset to his museum, and he began collecting death masks. Well, as I was as I was reading up on the subject before actually filming this video, I found out that such death masks have been made apart from gypsum, apart from plaster. They have been made from metal, like bronze, gold. Think of Egyptian pharaohs, and also they were very often made from wood, even wood, and well, this material, plaster or gypsum, proved to be the best one for the purpose, because it captures up to the smallest detail the facial features of the dead person. Let's have a look at this part of the exhibition. This is the death mask of Boris Patton, who lived in the the greater part of his life in the 20th century. He was a Soviet scientist, and actually he was an expert in materials, in the science of materials, and he was, most importantly, he was the president of the Academy of Sciences of Ukraine for a very long period of time, for about, for most of his life, for about 60 years. And well, here we have even the death mask of Simon Petlura, who was the one of the leaders of the National Liberation War at the beginning of the 20th century. So he lived at the end of the 19th and the beginning of the 20th century, and he was actually the chief Ottoman of the Ukrainian People's Republic. He was the chairman of the Directorate and one of the founders of Ukraine's independence. 100 years ago, when Ukraine proclaimed itself as an independent country. And so you see, these are all outstanding people who actually have left a lasting memory in history, in in the memory of people, of other people. And for example, here we have even the death mask of an empress of Austria and Hungary, of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Yes, so she was wife of Franz Joseph, and she lived in the 19th century, the second part, mostly the second part of the 19th century. Let me show you it in more detail. Okay, here we have and this mask, just this is the first mask that catches the eye, and this is the mask. Well, it has a special pedestal. It sits on a special pedestal, and this is the mask of Hector Berlioz, who lived in the first part of the 19th century, and he was a French composer, a director, and a critic, a musical critic, and an art critic. Okay, I don't know why, but this mask sits on a separate pedestal, so it stands out from all the other masks. I think because it looks so artsy, I think it has high artistic value, a great artistic value. Okay, so guys, I think that such exhibitions of death masks, they are part of many museums all over the world, and these and actually they are a very great asset, because people should know what the most outstanding, the most talented people who have lived on our planet, what they looked like, and it teaches us a lesson that you can't see here. By the way, you can't see here any mask that looks just trivial or banal. Well, all these people, they were people of all-round ability and many talents. So these masks actually, are a good proof of this. Okay, I think I should be off now, because my time is up. So if you've enjoyed watching my video, please leave a comment in the comments section below. Also hit that like button, and just if you really love my videos, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Natalia Stages. Also, if you actually want to support me in my endeavor, donate any amount of money you think appropriate to help me continue making such videos. Until next time, from me, Natalia Kirshina. Goodbye.